Hi again. I hope you liked the video by Elmo. I love that one. Heavy and light. The feather, so light. I love that one. So we're going to talk about heavy and light today. We're going to use a scale to do it. Now, when something is the same, Elmo didn't talk about the same, but if we have two bears and they're the same, your scale will look like this. It's going to even itself out. Where's it going to go? Right in the middle. They're the same. They weigh the same. If you have something that weighs more or less, your scale will show you. So if you have something more, do you think the scale will go lower or higher? Let's check. Which do you think weighs more? This small red bear or this large yellow bear? Small red bear or large yellow bear? Which weighs more? Let's check, see if you're right. We'll put the small red bear here. And we'll put the large bear here. Whoa, what happened? The one that weighs more comes down. The one that weighs less goes up. So the yellow bear weighs more than the red bear. Let's try some other ones and see if you can guess. Do you think two small bears weighs more or less than one large green bear? So look at them both, and it's hard because you can't touch them. But this is one, and this is two. Which do you think weighs more? Let's check and see if you're right. We'll put our green bear here, and we'll put our two bears here. What? The one bear still weighs more than two bears. The one bear came down, the two bears went up. What do you think if we added another bear there, another small bear? What do you think would happen? Do you think it would be even? Do you think these would weigh more? Or do you think this would still weigh more? What do you think is going to happen when we add this small green bear? Let's check and see if you're right. Oh, can you see that? Has to stop moving. But ever so slightly, this guy still, let me stop it to be sure. It's very sensitive. This one still weighs just a little bit more. Can you see how it's going down just a tiny bit? What would happen if we add another small bear? It's so close now. What would happen if we added another small bear to this? Let's put another small bear in. And what do you think would happen? Look how close it is. He's only down by a little bit. What's going to happen when we add this? Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. I'm going to stop that moving and see where it lands. Now, just by a little bit, this one went down just a little bit more. And this one went a little bit higher. So adding 4 bears was heavier than one large green bear. What happens? Let's do an experiment. What happens if we add a small bear with our large bear? Let's add one small bear in with our large. What do you think will happen? Let's see. They're heavier again. These guys are now heavier, and these guys are lighter. They went back up. But let's try one last thing. What happens if we add a large bear to this one? What if we put a large, he's a big guy, large bear into this one? Which one will be heavier? All right, let's see if you're right. Whoa. That guy, no chance. All the way down to the bottom. And these guys went all the way up. So these are heavier and these are lighter. You can measure things also by hand. Because if I want you to try this at home, you're going to say, Miss Kathy, I don't have that scale at my house. How am I supposed to do that? And I'm going to say, you're right. Here's the way. Find some things in your house. Anything. I'm just using bears, but you can use anything. And use your own mind. So put them in your hand. See, I have a big red bear and a little red bear. I'm going to put both of them in my hand. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to say, which one feels heavier? And then my hands are going to become the scale. And I'm going to say, the small bear is lighter than the big bear. The big bear is heavier than the small bear. So, can you go find some things in your house? Measure them. Use your hands as a scale. The heavy one comes down. The light one comes up. Send me a picture and show me what you found. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.